Guys, what is going on? I got another review for you. It's been a little while. I've really been enjoying doing the talking in the truck videos with story times and things. Let me know if you like that kind of video because at the end here, I'll give you a little preview of a video I'm getting ready to do that I actually took notes for. I normally never do this, but I think you're really going to like this video that I have coming for you. It's not a story time, it's something else. I'll give you a couple details at the end of this video. Right now, what I wanted to talk about was this Volt power station. It's a 50,400 milliamp hour battery, MAH. And here's what it looks like, guys. I'm going to show you what it can do. I'm going to plug some different things into it. Quick little long story short on this thing. I've had this thing for probably over 6 months. Never thought to do a video on it. How I got this, a good friend of mine, a Marine veteran, gave me this. He had bought a few of them, and I had given him a couple lights in the past because he wanted a couple of good lights. And he said, hey, look at these I got. And he pulled out 3 of them in the box, and he said, here, and he handed me one. And he said, I just wanted to give you this. He said, because you gave me those lights. I wouldn't have taken it if he'd asked me beforehand, but since he already bought it, well, I guess I'll go ahead and try it out, right? So I've been using this for, like I said, about 6 months, and this thing really comes in handy. And there's several different things you can do with it, even some car safety stuff that you can use it for. First of all, let me tell you how you would power this thing and charge it. It has a cord that comes with it that you would plug into the center port right here. Okay, that's how, and then you would plug this in somewhere, and then you could charge it like that. So that's how you would charge this. And then this is how you would turn it on. Hold that button down. It will give you an indicator light right there. And a couple of neat things about this. It's probably not going to show real well because I have studio lights on overhead. But there is a light that you can turn on down here, which is really cool. So you'd have a light like this. So if you were camping or even in your vehicle, this light would last all night, easily last all night. With, 50,400 mAh battery powering it, it would last all night. Then if there was ever an emergency, let's say you got a flat tire and it's dark around where you're at, then you could go into this mode, or you can go into this mode right here with the red, like that. You could use that behind the vehicle. And use this to alert people from far away. And trust me, it's really bright. And that would, like I said, that would last hours. Then you have like an SOS type mode right there. So that's some of the features it has. One really cool thing I want to show you right now before, I'm going to show you a bunch of different things and, that you can plug in and charge just to give you examples. But I want to show you something really cool, one of the neatest things about this. And that is, it has a 110 volt plug-in. So you can see it's all scratched up here because, like I said, I use this all the time. It's always with me. I keep it in my bag. This zippered bag right here is what I would keep it in. So that's how it transports with me, and then I always have it when I need it. So the cool thing like this is, for a guy like me, let me stop for a second, and I'm going to show you one use that I could do with this that would be pretty cool if I'm out somewhere and I want to do a video. Now we're going to come to the front of the power bank, and we're going to hit the AC for the plug that's in the back, right here. Now, my studio lights on the left are out, and there's a reason for that. Because I could be out in the woods, out camping, out at a friend's, and I could be somewhere in their house, and if they want me to do a video or I want to review something, guess what? Power. Power. There we go. That's all you have to do, guys. And you would have this wherever you would want to be or wherever you need to be with it. Also, guys, this will, in an emergency, the power goes out, this will power a mini fridge or freezer for about 4 hours. This will completely charge an iPhone, like the newest version iPhone. Well, I got the 12, but it will power an iPhone probably 5 times over on a single charge of this. It even has a little thing here. I believe there's a fan in there for cooling. But as you can see, my studio light right there, let me pull this out here. It is running on that. So I could do a video in the back of my truck and have a studio light with me. I probably could plug something in here and with a splitter and run both studio lights, but at least having one, I'd be able to get by with what I need to do. So I think that's really a cool feature of this. You can do lamps at home or anything that you would need to plug in here. If you're out camping, you would be able to plug into this 110 volt. Now, how long the battery would last would be dependent upon how much draw there is on what you plug into it. Now let's move on to showing you some other features. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and flip this back over here, turn that off, and turn off the back plug. And I'm gonna show you just some different things. Now, this top plug has the highest amperage. There's different amperage for different slots. Like for instance, if you want to charge a flashlight and you do it from your computer USB, it'll charge way slower than the wall because there's a lower current coming out of your computer USB than what would come from a wall, just in case you didn't know that. So this has a higher voltage coming out of this top one here, so if I really want something done quick, I can put it in there. Let's go ahead and show you this to start with. And this would be my Bluetooth. Right there. There's that. Another thing I'll use it for is either my Apple Watch or my iPhone. So here's the watch. Go ahead and show you that one. And there you can see it's charging right now. Same thing with the phone. I'm actually recording with the phone, so I can't show you that. Let's go ahead and check out some O-lights and see how that works. So here's your O-light cable right here. Plug it in there. And with the magnetic top that the O-lights have, right there, and we are charging. You can't see it, but it is red in there. That light needs charged. Okay, how about the Surefire rechargeable battery? Let's go ahead and get this plugged into it. Like that. And then we can just go ahead and plug it in there. And as you can see there, the indicator light is on the battery right there. So there's so much stuff you can do with this, guys. I like it a lot. I've never used these two ports. I'm not even sure what those are for. These are both outs. It would be something that would be similar to a cord like what comes on the charger. It would be something similar that's round, some kind of equipment that would be round like this but bigger that you could plug in here. Probably a little bit older equipment that you could plug in there. Another thing that's neat too, guys, is the handle here is pretty sturdy. It's on this like a stainless steel piece, and you could remove the handle if you want to. I'm not going to. I don't want to loosen it up at all or, you know, chance that, but there's a solid metal piece coming out of here, probably aluminum, but it's a thick solid stud that goes in there. And that's what your handle sits on, because this isn't extremely heavy like a car battery, but it is heavy. You can tell when you're holding it. Here, I'll let you hear it hit. So there it is. Now, for those of you that want to know, I just did a quick Google search before I did this video, and the cheapest price, it looked like you could get it from Walmart, but it doesn't look like Walmart's stocking it, but it said $99. And then I've seen a couple other places where $100. I'll try to look for the lowest price, and if I find it a good one, I will put it down. I'll put a link in the description, just something for you guys to look up if you want to read about it. But I think it's pretty cool, though. You know, it's got the, you know, for the light at the bottom here, and you can use that while something's charging, you know, for safety, or just a light, you know, if you would need it somewhere, you would have that out camping or something, and then your cord in the back would be really good for some things. You could even run a blender. Let's say you're out camping and you want to blend something. You know, you could run a blender. There's just the possibilities are pretty much endless with what you could do. Oh, another power bank here. I've charged this power bank from this, and it charges it right up as fast as a wall plug would do. So, you know, you could do that as well. Now, I wanted to take a minute to tell you guys about an upcoming video that I'm going to do to see if you're interested. I'm going to do a video talking about why the powers that be are so scared and frightened and make it sound like it's a scary thing when they talk about citizens that have several firearms or a stash of ammunition. I'm going to delve into that subject and try to get your mind straight on thinking of how they twist certain things and what you should really be looking at and what you should not be looking at and who has the rights and who doesn't. That's as much as I'm going to say. I'm not giving away any more of that video. I've taken some notes for it. I rarely ever do that, but I want to do that video soon for you guys. Maybe it'll be toward the weekend it comes out. I don't know, but I want to do that video for you guys, and I'm going to maybe open your eyes to some things and make you think. I'll just give you some things to think about that you might not have thought of before. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great day, everyone, and I'll talk to you real soon. Until then, this is DOF, and I'm out.